Hey, what's up? It's Jayborino finishing up Starcraft 1 Retribution. Retribution is an expansion pack, an official expansion pack for the original Starcraft that many people didn't know about. That's probably because it's not very good. Blizzard has done their best to shove this and Insurrection under the rug. Anyway, Mission 11, Zerg Mission 11, the Battle of Char, the final stages of the Chrysalis. I'm thinking that this is some sort of retelling or something that's filling in the gaps of when the Chrysalis arrived on Char and we're supposed to be protecting it as it hatches, which is obviously something we saw in the Zerg campaign of the original Starcraft. Let's go. This is going to be long and arduous.
As we speak, the Supreme Being is approaching maturity within a growing chrysalis in its final stages of metamorphosis. The energies of the Arcus Stone are nurturing the completion of this cycle. For eons, the Xel'Naga lore predicted that a catastrophic war would precede the birth of a legendary being. In this war, only one race would emerge triumphant. Our previous hostile encounters were but a precursor to the final united Terran and Protoss offensive that could decide the fate of the Swarm. The location of the Chrysalis is the target of the enemy invasion. It is time for these infidels to know the wrath of the Swarm, to realize the insignificance of their existence, and to understand once and for all that their combined efforts to challenge the supremacy of the Zerg are futile.
I love this Cerebrit so much. You know, I've made fun of his voice a lot, but he kind of just sounds like Tassadar did from the original Starcraft. He really sounds very similar. He's got like really bizarre, enthused expressions. So, all right, kill the intruders. The Chrysalis must not be destroyed. Oh God. Okay, this is gonna be a longer one. I'm preparing myself. And go. All right, get mining. Oh dear, it looks like we've got bases just sort of around up here. What the devil? There's just like random units up here. Poor Hydralisk is dead. Can we make maybe some units up here to defend this area? We have another base down here. Oh, this is unfortunate because this is Protoss attack. This is Terran. Meanwhile, let's just kind of get this area down here going. I suppose we can check to see if this is all connected in some way. I can also send my Mutalisks up to try to save these areas. Make Hydralisks. We've got another Hydralisk over here. If we come down here and try to save this, I'm not upping the game speed until I get this hopefully resolved. All right, draw this stuff over to the spore colony. Come on! Get behind the spore colony. Never mind. If I somehow managed to finish this, I would just be absolutely thrilled with myself. Well, it's unfortunate we lost this base over here. We have more Mutalisks coming in, though, to hopefully help me out. And if I could save one of these bases, that would just be absolutely incredible. Ah, we killed the battlecruiser. Get down here and kill this vulture. Let's get some drones here. I'm going to bump up that game speed. And I'm going to make a drone here and remake this hatchery like as soon as possible. I don't know if this is all connected or not, but if it is, I'm going to send these Hydralisks down to try to help. Okay, now unfortunately what this also means is we have like a billion bases to defend. So I'm going to throw this down right here. Mutalisks, you're going to stay here, I guess. Hydralisk, I think you can 1v1 that fellow over there. And meanwhile, we got to focus on getting our economy going and defending. Now, we've got this guy coming up down here. I'm going to go ahead and hotkey all my hives and hatcheries. These are all in different areas. It seems as though this stuff is connected, because it looks like I've got Hydralisk waddling their way down here, so that's excellent. Okay, it looks like we've got a near full tech tree, so I'm going to get Groove Spines, go ahead and get on gas, and, oh dear, that was a very scary start. We do have some Ultralisks and Hydralisks at home, and we got a large area here. I can only imagine, well, we want to scout this out a little bit. We go ahead and make a drone, got an Ultralisk cavern there. Got a spawning pool up there. We, preferably not lose this stuff. And I'd love to just get more units here. I think what I'm going to do is make another hatchery up here when possible, as we also just saturate these bases. Okay, let's go ahead and make a creep colony. If we could just spread creep all around this area, that would be for the best. And now I just have to focus on saturating my bases and staying alive. And maybe even getting spawn broodling early could be really, really helpful. Holding on to 3 bases this early is very hard. What I'm going to do is move this Mutalisk around and just kind of defend ourselves. Let's go ahead and get in here. We do have this random Defiler that I don't want to die. So it looks like they're going to be dropping in this area, so we just need to layer this whole area in sunken colonies. It shouldn't be too bad, though, because if that's where they're going to be dropping for the most part, I don't feel that unsafe. Let's go ahead and keep getting drones. You go ahead and mine. And it looks like there's nothing up here, and again, we've sort of taken a nice I mean, we unfortunately had to rebuild that one hatchery, but we did stave off those initial attacks, so that's pretty good. Okay, and lure him into the sunken colony. Lure him to the sunken colony. Why are you chasing my Hydralisks around, you dicks? Run, friend. All right, now turn and fight, and let's go ahead and get another sunken colony up here. And the big question is, what is getting attacked where? And there's no way I can know. We need more overlords, and I just don't have enough vision of this map. And like I mentioned, it's huge. Of course it's huge. We need a Nidus Canal, actually. Maybe even 2 Nidus Canals, because we want to be able to transfer from base to base. Queen, come on over here. Oh god, this map is giant. So we're gonna want to be spreading our units out at the beginning, mostly just to defend, but we have to keep an eye on where they're coming from. All right, that's not a big deal. Let's send this queen over and see if we can parasite something. Well, that gives me a little vision of that edge there. Okay, so from what I can tell, the Protoss attacked me down here, and the Terran attacked me up at my new base. Oh boy. Okay, well this is gonna be very challenging. Nidus Canal, I think we're gonna put you here. You're gonna be a sunken colony, and I'm just gonna keep getting more and more drones at this point. And I really, really need to get my other upgrades as well. I need to get 2 more evolution chambers and just start pumping out upgrades like crazy, because we did start at Hive Tech, so we can get a greater spire, and the faster that we can start blowing up these bases down here, the faster we can get a base set up over on their side of the water and be in really, really good shape. Now I'm thinking air is certainly going to be the way to go here, only because I really don't know what else to do. There's just so many... I mean, it's so large, and there's so many different directions that the enemy can come from that I am kind of scared, actually. I'm just going to send my Mutalisk around the bottom of the map to keep looking around. And right, that's coming up. We do have 2... we do have, what am I thinking? Oh, we have 2 spawning pools. You guys come on over here. And I'm just going to start getting lots and lots of Hydralisks at each base. And we're going to need more Overlords, if not anything but to just be able to make more Hydralisks for defense, and that's it. So let's go ahead and throw this down, and this down. Lost my Mutalisk. All right, so we've got Terran up here and Protoss down here. If we could find, like, a safe area to land, that would be ideal. Let's go ahead and get more sunken colonies. I'm going to spread them out just a little bit in case there are Reavers that are going to be coming at me. Get mining. And I would like to get a second spire. Did I already start that? No, but it's... I mean, as now I've got the income that I need, I can just go ahead and start throwing this down. I might even get another Nidus Canal. Oh, I don't know. But I haven't been attacked for some time, which scares me a lot, which is why I'm just getting a lot of Hydralisks for now, and then we'll be able to get more when we need them later. Let's just stick with this. Oh dear. Okay, well I see them dropping up there. And I do have the Hydralisks here to defend myself. Unfortunately, we lost an Overlord. Let's go ahead and start getting my upgrades, though. And you guys keep mining. And we need to get Overlord movement speed for sure. Oh dear. Oh dear, those Zealots are crazy, crazy tanky. Alright, so now I know that I need to set up just a crap ton of sunken colonies over there, because that's where they like to drop on me. I don't know what's going to be coming out from up here. I see these units back up, back up. Okay, now get in there. I don't want to auto-attack the Defiler in there. That would be a huge mistake. This Spire's still coming up. And we need more Overlords, so let's just focus on that. We've got the money right now. We just need to get way more Overlords, and then I want to remake these creep colonies over here. So I'm going to send over like 4 or 5 drones and remake this. Now, it seems like blue is dropping on me over there, and they're not attacking my upper base, which is really, really, really good for me. So let's go ahead and start throwing down some colonies everywhere. We want to make like a nice blanket of sunken colonies here. Really, really good Vespian income, actually, so this is great. Okay, that's pneumatized carapace, which we're definitely going to need. And I need a Defiler mound, unless I already have one. Do I? I'm not sure. Okay, start throwing down these sunken colonies before the creep recedes too much. Unfortunately, it's receding a bit too fast for me. Put that down. All right, there we go. We'll be able to rebuild this stuff in no time, I say. Go ahead and start getting my air upgrades. And it's really, really, really tempting to just do what I did last time, which is just to make just an absolute piss ton of Guardians and Mutalisks. I really think that is what I'm going to do. And don't question me, because it's the final map, and it's an enormous map, and I'm very, very frightened of what we could end up having to face here. So I'm just going to get up to 3-3 and then just get crazy. So sunken, 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 and then we're basically going to have a small ground defense force at every area. I need like a Defiler at each area, and I'm going to need a Defiler at each area. That's pretty much that. So just get more drones, get all this saturated. Random spawning pool up there. We can go ahead and get the creep spread so that you're covered again. And we're going to need more, even more colonies, probably eventually needing some spore colonies as well. So, really, yeah, just lots and lots of drones and then overlords. And assuming we can stay alive for long enough and not allow these bases to go down, we should be just fine. Okay, and this Marine's giving me some really excellent sight here. Who to take out first? I gotta say Protoss is certainly the most tantalizing target, without a doubt, is Protoss. You guys get mining. Overlords, come on up here. Defiler mound. Let's get that metasynaptic node. Oh dear. You guys need to come through the Nidus Canal. We need more units down here. I mean, Ultralisks can handle themselves, but losing these colonies is quite annoying, and I'm constantly having to replace them and make more drones. So, you know what? First thing I'm going to do is make another hatchery up here, because we need to have at least some double production. Now they're attacking me up here. We had enough to deal with this, though. All right, drones, get mining. And if I have to, I can always, transfer everything to a new base. I don't want to have to do that, but, we'll see what happens. This is coming up. This is looking good. More overlords. And my overlords are also spread out significantly, so if I need to, I can retreat quickly to another location. And I really just want to layer this whole area over there. It's just, I need the drones to do it. So it seems like they're attacking from 3 key locations. Here, here, and this base has been left alone, which is funny because it's where I have the majority of my my defensive units. I'm going to make another Nidus Canal. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to make a Nidus Canal over here. Let's get +2 air. And somehow, I really just don't have enough money, even though I'm mining from 3 bases. The problem is I don't have enough drones saturating all of these different areas. So you guys do this. Overlords, get the fuck out of the way. Nidus Canal coming up. Those do take a long time to build. Drones, drones. Okay, and I need to spread the creep better over in this direction where they're constantly dropping. And if I have to, I'll use Dark Swarm, but I really don't see when it would be super helpful. It looks like I've got most of my usable upgrades right now. I will upgrade my queens. And I think I have too many drones on gas here. Still too many drones on gas. I'm going to get even another sunken colony here. And then some Hydralisks are going to be needed as well. So, drones and drones. Let's move these guys over here so that we can keep spreading the creep the way I was describing. We're going to need sunken and spore colonies, or mostly just sunken colonies with Hydralisk support, because Hydralisks will be able to kill carriers and the like if absolutely necessary, though I hope I'm never in that situation. Overlords constantly getting in the way. I really miss those Ultralisk upgrades. Those would be just dandy to have. Get mining. And give me those Overlords and drones. And then we're going to send these drones over as well. And we'll send an Overlord just in case. We're going to get large air attacks at some point eventually as well. And we're going to force them to fight their way through a butt ton of colonies, as they usually do to me. Okay. And you guys mine, and eventually as this gets mined out, we'll just send these drones over here. And this creep cannot spread fast enough. Let me tell you. Sunken. Spore. Sunken. And wow, yeah, this extends very, very far. I'd say it's about time. I think I'm just going to start pumping Mutalisks. So I think we're going to rally them over here. And this can be 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So rally them here. Mutalisks, and Mutalisks. Did I miss one? No. Okay, that's it. That's that. Sunken colony. Spore colony. And I'm just gonna, again, I'm layering this because, especially because this is where the Chrysalis is. If they break through, I'm in huge trouble. So let's go ahead and get Spawn Broodling in case we need it. And now we can also start getting tons of upgrades, and we'll be able to get +3 here very soon. We finally seem to have found the edge of where this area is. Finally. And, well, I'm glad that I found this, because that drop is going to be really, really, really bad. Okay, and then we've got these fellows. We need you to come on over here and help defend me from this. I have not been attacked for a long time, which really, really horrifies me, to be honest. It really scares me. All right, come on over here. I don't like this Reaver, and I'd really love to get rid of it. Get rid of that Reaver. Destroy this. And I'm going to rally up to this base now instead. Mutalisks, and Mutalisks. And I'm really thinking we go for... Oh, God. Okay, well, that's okay. He got distracted by the sunken colony, right? It looks like Terran may have attacked me in the interim, but it seems like we're okay. We got the Mutalisks coming out. We can start our +3. And here comes even more units. Let's just send the Mutalisks up here. We can use Mutalisks to move around and defend different areas as well. They're leaving my top base completely alone. That's actually really, 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 really good for me. Very, very, very good. Okay. We still got this area mostly locked down. I've got more drones coming up. Got someone messaging me. He's probably going to message me at least 3 more times, but I really don't want to have to tab out and be like, no, please stop. Unfortunately. Okay, and yeah, I just want to get this totally creeped up so that we have vision on this whole area where they keep dropping, so that if they want to drop, they have to go through just a crap ton of my stuff. Okay, so that's group 1. You're going to be group 2. I am going to go for Protoss first. I really, really want to. I mean, I don't have much issue with getting rid of Terran in the late game, honestly. I don't. They can get annoying, but not to the point where I think they could kill me. Whereas Protoss, I feel like late game could definitely kill me. Alright, so now it's time for more Mutalisks, and more Mutalisks, and more Mutalisks. And the reason I'm rallying up here is it's a place for all my current bases to rally without running through an enemy base. I should have more than enough. Let's go and make that into a Spore Colony. Money to go ahead and turn these into Guardians. And I kind of want to wait for +3, but maybe we should just go. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and make a bunch of Mutalisks. I need to also start getting Overlord transporting for later. This base is just a real trooper. This base is a huge trooper. Apparently I made extra mutalisks at some point. Apparently I made extra mutalisks. Oh, no. These are other ones. These are the ones from Group 3 that I built. So that's that. And eventually I'll just make more hatcheries in a totally different location so that this isn't such an issue. And it doesn't seem like the AI is teching up incredibly fast, which is a really big deal for me. And once Overlord drop is done, then we'll just go ahead and drop a bunch of drones over in the Teal base and take it. And I suppose we should just start. And I kind of want to get even more stuff, and I have to use 4 and 7, right, if I want to make more. 4M, M. And we kind of already have our foothold here. Ow, 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 ow. Garbage. I tried to move. I really did. I would love to just come over here and build a hatchery. I would love to do it. No, God. Kill that motherfucker. Yeesh. That's very rough. That's very, very, very rough. And I just made more mutalisks so I can turn those into guardians. You know, I think this needs to be done. I think this needs to be done. Come on over here, unload it. And I never built this other Nidus. I built another Nidus canal, didn't I? And I never sent it anywhere. Or I never linked it to anything. Is that right? So let's go ahead and do this. Sunken colony, sunken colony. We need Zerglings because I see a Terran force down there. We are alive. Where's that Overlord with stuff in it? Oh, God. Where did it go? Oh, I'm losing stuff. No, but really, where did I send that thing? Ah! I got distracted. Is this him? No. Just go and get more drones. We're gonna take more. We're gonna take different drones because apparently I'm losing this shit. Get in the Overlord. Come here. Oh no, oh, we're already here. Perfect, 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 perfect. Make that hatchery. They seem to be leaving me alone for the most part. Now I'm thinking we're gonna lose some drones here, right? But ultimately, if we can just draw these enemies into us, I'm 3-3-3, so we are gonna survive this. I'd love to get more drones. I should just go ahead and start making more sunken colonies here to defend myself for the next attack that's gonna come from that direction. This is about done. I have my other Nidus canal coming. Or do I not? No, there it is. Okay, so I have my other Nidus canal. So I can connect my two bases here momentarily and just start spilling units into Teal. So I'm going to go ahead and get a bunch of Ultralisks. I'd really love to just even get another hatchery over here. And these hives up here, or these hatcheries up here, pretty much just exist for more income. And we have a lot of income. This base has not been attacked, and I feel safe just leaving these mutalisks up here. I will say that. Okay. And then we'll just drop these here so we can make some colonies too. And we're just going to invade from this area. And again, hopefully just get rid of protoss as fast as possible. That's what I would really like. So I'm going to go ahead and change my hatchery hotkeys because those ones up north really aren't doing it for me. Get even another one there. Okay, go ahead and throw this down right here. And if this can finish in time, then we're golden. Let's go ahead and throw this stuff down. Oh no, they found me. That Nidus Canal has to finish. The key is don't attack their buildings. Oh god, they have an Arbiter. The key is do not attack their buildings. Because if you attack their buildings, then they're going to send units to come and defend. And that's what we don't want. So the Nidus Canal is done. I have to leave some units at home without a doubt, so start sending Ultralisks through. I thought I built more Ultralisks, but apparently not. 4, 5, 6, and then you're going to be 7. And everybody rallied to this Nidus Canal. We need Hydralisks and Zerglings, and those buildings are still being built. Okay, Overlord, I don't know what you're doing up here, buddy, but sure. They seem to be leaving me alone. I'm gonna make more. I'm gonna make more of this stuff. Zerglings. I want to spill in with Zerglings as well. Mostly just waiting for this this other stuff to come through the canal. It'd be really funny if this wasn't even connected. This amount of Mutalisks probably is not worth my time anymore now that I have a ground connection. So let's go ahead and get ready to start pushing and watch out for High Templar. That's the name of this game right now, is watch out for High Templar. I did see an Arbiter, so we need to keep some Overlords around here. I'm going to go ahead and grab even another hatchery. No, don't do that. And I'm going to build even another hatchery here. Okay, blue seems to want to be peeking in there. I don't know why blue is not attacking me, and it's really, really strange. Oh, dear. I would say ground units don't even bother attacking that right now. Mutalisks, we need to kill that Arbiter. Or don't. It doesn't matter. Alright, Mutalisks focus down that carrier. And that seemed to be the majority of their load right there. So we just need to make Zerglings and Ultralisks. And those are going to automatically come through the canal once they're done. Interestingly enough, it seems like they have Terran buildings over here too, and I don't know how much they're really going to be using those. Let's go ahead and get these Overlords up here. This Arbiter is annoying. It has a lot of health. As long as we keep an Overlord nearby, it doesn't matter. I would hope that we don't get stasis, and if we do, it's not the end of the world. Battle cruisers and wraiths. Okay, this is kind of what I would have expected. Let's go ahead and ensnare these. Oh, of course. Yeah, sure. This amount of Hydralisks should keep us safe. Make some Hydralisks. And yes, here we go. And we've got these units spilling through. I would love to find the Protoss production. And it's possible that they're just spread out across this whole area, which is how it's been in the past. These Reavers are just mauling through my ground forces, which is why I'm not huge with using ground forces. But I'd say now we are cooking with gas. Kill this, yeah, okay, kill that High Templar. Okay, get on up there, never mind. Move on in. My air units are going to clean this up. There are a lot of this, a lot of shit here. Okay, Hydralisks. We're going to make a buttload of Hydralisks now that I think we've gotten rid of most of the Reavers. Back up. We need anti-air right now, so everybody back up. I feel like I'm throwing away units right now because these goddamn Arbiters are cloaking everything, and I thought I would be okay, but for now, let's just consolidate and get some of our Hydralisks back in the fight. We have a butt-ton that are going to be coming through here, probably about 12. That's actually really nice. Okay, the key is just keeping Overlords near us. So let's move up in this direction and this direction. And killing those Arbiters will be nice, but again, it's not necessary assuming we have enough Overlords. And I'm thinking we take these units and just go through the canal. Where is the right canal? It's this one. I'm going to get some Overlords. I'm going to get some more Overlords because we're losing some, and I'm going to need them to continue pushing, especially because there's Arbiters everywhere. These bases seem to be mixed, and it also seems like I've killed a lot of the Interceptors. This seems like their main production. The carriers are falling back, which is really, really good news. I want to camp this Overlord out right here. Drop that Ultralist, buddy. Drop him. Be useful. I guess Overlords on hold position won't drop things, even if you ask them to. Okay, this is great. We just need to get rid of all these cannons, which are just, like, all along the edge. And of course they are, because of course that's how this shit works. It always works that way. All right, get going. Terran have not reacted to this at all, which is very, very good for me. That means they're just going to leave me alone. Also, those carriers and Arbiters, even if I can't track them down and kill them, they will go neutral if I kill all of the Protoss buildings, but it looks like there's Protoss buildings up here, too. So what that basically means then is they'll never go neutral, unfortunately. I'm just going to keep rallying disposable ground units down in this direction to start getting rid of all of these cannons that are along the edge, because I assume we have to kill every goddamn thing. There's the fleet beacon, though. If we get rid of that, then theoretically they'll leave me alone. Or with carriers, I should say. Let's make some drones, because we do want to come over here and take this base just for safekeeping. And I am gonna lose, like, Ultralisks and just random stuff to these cannons. And honestly, it doesn't matter. I have so much money that I can rebuild anything that I need to, and I'd rather just take the time to clear this whole area out. We're gonna need Mutalisks later to track things down. I will almost definitely be using Black Sheep Wall, because there's gonna be cannons that are just spread all along the outer sides here. Now, the Protoss, again, still don't have buildings, but they're still in the game. So I don't know if that means they'll be building or not. But we're certainly on the right track. I rushed to upgrades. I retook this middle base over here. And I did manage to secure all my bases. And it was not easy. I was barely hanging on there for a moment. I almost lost that middle base. But frankly, I pulled it out. It's working out. So now we just have to track down the rest of the Protoss and Terran. And my goal was to just make hatcheries all over the map. And Terran is pretty easy to get rid of just with mass air. Just lots and lots of Mutalisks and Guardians, just because, I mean, they're very, very powerful anti-ground, but they don't have Valkyries. This isn't Brood War, so we should very easily be able to take care of them. I am going to clean this up. Let's keep coming on over in this direction. It looks like there's some bridges over in that direction. All right, so yeah, just for safekeeping, let's go ahead and take this base. Though I have more money than I could ever need, it seems like. And then we can make this 8, then we can make this 9, so now we've got a... Oh, dear. Okay, I see now. I see now. Ultralisks, Ultralisks, Ultralisks. And we still managed to push through that fairly large Terran assault force. And my sunken colony hanging on here. Gonna protect my big expo. I'd love to move in and kill this Arbiter. Really sick of these Arbiters. They just have a lot of health. They're hard to get rid of. Okay, and so perhaps we found where the Terran base starts. Though I'm not entirely clear on that. Okay, you come on down here, and we're going to move over to this. Holding on to this hatchery may be challenging. I will hotkey that. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hatcheries. Mutalisks, 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 Mutalisks. All right, we're maxed out. Real good shape. I guess let's bring a Defiler over, though I don't anticipate needing it because I do have a very strong Air Force, and I have even more Mutalisks coming up. Is there even anything across this bridge? What's happening here? We do want to make sure we bring Overlords because, you know, we've seen tons of Spider Mines and Terran bases in the past. Actually, it looks like there's just a base here. This base would have been excellent to take. I just assumed there was no ground path to any of this stuff, and it really doesn't seem like there is. Oh, dear. Apparently I made all this stuff. You know what? All of you, go ahead and attack. You deserve to attack. Let's see if you can even find your way there. Defiler, move up in this direction. I should have Mutalisks right here. I'm going to leave them as Mutalisks. We're going to bring all these Overlords, too. Come on up here. More bridges. All right, we're going to have to bust across this bridge. That shouldn't be too challenging. Let's go ahead and start moving up with everything. I'm pretty certain we've won. I find this mission even easier than the last the combined Terran Protoss mission. That one I had a lot of trouble with, if you remember, like that space platform mission. But that was because the way that the tile set and the map design worked, it was miserable. It was absolutely miserable. Okay, so we're gonna want to rally here and here. And can I rally from the Nidus Canal? Because I don't think I can. No, I can't. That's something that would have been awesome for them to have added. That doesn't seem like it would have been hugely challenging, is for them to have changed a Nidus Canal rally. So I guess let's just go ahead and use my hatcheries that are over here instead of the ones that are across the river. We're still pretty much maxed out. We've won. It's over. Oh, look at this little asshole. Oh, and I don't have any supply. I don't have any supply to even make Mutalisks. So yeah, now we just have to get rid of everything. We just got to get rid of every single building. Look, this stupid slightly raised tile set is up here. It's going to force me to bring my Guardians up to get rid of them. I mean, not necessarily Guardians, but it's going to require me to bring ranged units of some sort. There we go. All right, get rid of the missile turrets. Now we can start rallying for my other bases. I can make one Hydralisk with my single... With my my single egg here and my single group of supply. Now it's just cleanup time. What are you doing? Attack! All right, Ultralisks. I just built a shit ton of Ultralisks. I didn't even remember making those, but that's how I like to play Zerg. You just get crazy with building just everything. Just pick a unit or group of units that you like, have a ton of income from 4 bases, and you're good to go. Well, 3 bases, technically. Oh, really? God damn it. All right, make a drone instead so that we can make a... Ah, of course. Of course, there's like a whole nother fucking thing over there. That's okay. We've pushed through the majority of this. We're getting rid of these upraised areas too, which are just a pain in the ass. Can I easily get over here with ground units? Because if I can't, I'm going to be quite ornery. I'm just gonna A-click everything over there, and then I'm just gonna make tons and tons of Mutalisks. Alright, Mutalisks. I'm still maxed out, so we need to get these units killed somehow. Oh shit, I don't think there's a way up there. Oh no! No, why'd they do this? Oh, why did they do it this way? Oh, I hate it. It is time for the greatest Overlord drop of all time. All Overlords. Calling all Overlords. Get your butts down here. We're dropping. And I think... Oh my god, there's like a small canyon here. Please tell me there's a ramp down here. It doesn't matter. This stuff's on the raised ground. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, that's just awful. Okay, we gotta kind of consolidate here. Overlords, get over here still. All ground units consolidate over here. We do have some Guardians up here. I'd like you to just continue attacking up in this direction. Load them up. Unload. I don't care what we lose here. Just unload up here. I don't even care. Just drop stuff. That may have been all we really needed. This should be enough. I dumped a lot of Ultralisks into that group. Okay, well, my ground units can take care of that. Guardians keep floating around and destroying buildings. All remaining units that are just running around like bozos, I need you to start killing these random missile turrets that are just sort of around. All right? That's your job. So my ground units up here can get rid of this. All right, and don't tell me there's like a whole nother base up in this direction, but we haven't been attacked for a very long time, so I'm gonna assume that's not the case. I like that. I really, really like that random SCV that's just sort of running around in that direction. Don't do that. All right, yeah, okay, now do that. That's fine. Zerglings. Oh my god, and there's more Protoss buildings down there too. Come on, get going. Just keep attacking up in this direction. Ground units, your job is to clear this top area out that has no way for us to get to. Again, stupid layout. Very, very stupid layout. All right, other ground units that have been left behind, we're going to send you down to this random Protoss area to get rid of the Protoss, which technically are not out of the game. I see 2 observers there. I actually think this is their last group of buildings, because whenever the enemy sends their neutral, well, semi-neutral, non-attackable units like shuttles to hang out, shuttles and observers, that means that that's their last attackable units. Let's see if these guys go neutral on the map. Maybe they didn't. Hard to tell. Oh, dear God. Give me those Hydralisks down there, and where I have units just spread all out across the map. We need to bring these down here, too. Yeah, I think these are neutral now, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, Protoss are almost completely out. And we're going to bring these units up and around. These units have done their job, but now they're stuck up here. Oh my god. Oh, it's so silly. Oh, God, it's so silly. All right, come on over here. These things are on the high ground. Is there any way up here? I don't think there is. Okay, well, it's Mutalisk time to clean up. It's Mutalisk cleanup time. You know what? Thanks, everyone, for joining me on this journey of StarCraft 1 Retribution. I hope you had as much fun with it as I did. I did enjoy this, regardless of what I said. You just got to really think of it in a couple different ways. Like, it is what it is, right? There's really no other way it could be. It is StarCraft 1, so unless you're starting to look at modded MPQ files, I actually think that it would be quite challenging to make it much different than this. I think it's more just the map design, like with these upraised ledges preventing me from ending this, like I should be able to right now, makes it quite frustrating. But other than that, there were some missions that I really enjoyed that actually were quite the challenge too. So, you know, I will give some of the maps credit for that. They deserve a little credit. Oh, that was an accident. Oh my God! Look, and these are just in these things are just in locations. They're like, okay, well, we don't want them coming in with air units in a certain location, and that's fine. But they just decided to make it incredibly frustrating. Okay, so here come the Mutalisks. They're going to finish this up. Meanwhile, these two Guardians will keep floating around and finding other missile turrets. So yeah, these missile turrets are here as a deterrent to stop you from dropping or coming in with air units from a specific location. Granted, it didn't stop me from dropping on the protoss down there on that little island invasion down there. I feel like it was like I breached the beachfront, and then I had my area of operations there, and then it was over. Again, you get that Nidus Canal set up, and you're golden. Alright, and if I can get through this without having to use Black Sheep Wall, that would be quite good, but oh God. Okay, well. That's about what I expected to happen. That's fine. Mutalisks, come on down here and destroy this one. And then this one, and that should be it. I have the entire map uncovered. Give it to me. I protected the Chrysalis too. There's definitely more. There's definitely more. There's gotta be at least one more, right? There it is. Give it to me. All right, I'm doing it. I have to. I'm really not gonna waste my time here. I see it. It's in the upper left. There's two. And yep, I think that's it. So yeah, this was all complete. I see two more over there too. This whole area was completely surrounded by water. It's just tons of islands. So these two bases were semi-connected, but the rest of the stuff I couldn't get to at all. So okay, there we go. And I'm looking forward to starting Ascension of Duran. I've heard it's quite hard. I mean, I did beat Legacy of the Confederation, which was also quite hard, and I had a good time with that one. So we'll see how it goes. This should be the last random building to destroy in Insurrection. And there isn't even like an end cutscene. There isn't even like some dialogue from the Cerebra to be like, "You've been victorious, Zerg." Nope, that's just it. Wow. That's depressing. At least Insurrection had something bizarre like, "Congratulations, you finished the Turan campaign." If anyone remembers that, they couldn't even pronounce the goddamn race. Well, hey, we finished Insurrection, we finished Retribution. These campaigns are done. They will never be touched by me again. I actually do believe that one of my followers, one of my subscribers, Samsara, who's actually pretty active on SC2 Mapster, has started remaking some of the Insurrection maps on Mapster. He's got a page up on Mapster. He's got some screenshots. So I'm actually interested to see where that goes. You know, I have no expectations. You know, whatever gets made, and I'll be happy to play it if it gets made. So that's quite interesting to me. So keep it up. If it's something you're having fun doing, you know, go for it. And that's it. That's it for Retribution. These bizarre bottom shelf expansions have been completed, so I hope you enjoyed them, and I hope that you'll have some renewed interest with some custom campaigns that I'll be getting to for StarCraft 1. See you next time. Bye now.